In this video I'm gonna show you how to make an awesome WooCommerce shop in less than 35 minutes. The shop will look like this one here. It sells jewelry, but you can sell whatever you would like to sell. If you go to the shop page, you'll see there is an option to add the product to the comparison table, or like this. You can add them to the wish list. You can open up them as a quick view. If you add product to the cart, they will open up in off canvas. If you take a look at the product pages, you can add variation swatches. There is a stick add to cart bar down below here. And that's not it. You can set up custom announcement bars. For example, if I add this product to the cart, then and only then this message is displayed on my checkout pages. This is only a small selection of the features I'm going to show you. The main task is to create an awesome WooCommerce site, which means it's time to dive in. First thing we need to do is we need to install a WooCommerce. So let's log in and go to the plugins, add new plugin, and let's search for WooCommerce. This one here. Let's install it. Next, let's activate it. After that, setup wizard opens up. So let's configure our shop. First, I'm not gonna agree to share my data. Next, I'm gonna set up my store. I'm gonna choose whether I'm just starting my business, I'm already selling, or I'm setting up a store for a client. Next, give your store a name. I'm gonna give it a name, for example, demo shop. Industry is arts and crafts. Location, I'm gonna choose my location. Add my email, and let's continue. Next, WooCommerce offers you to install a bunch of plugins, but just deselect everything here because most likely you don't need them. Now let's continue, and done. It says welcome to my shop. First step is done. Next, we can customize our store, add products, set the payments, sales tax, and launch our store. I have made a separate video about all the WooCommerce settings, so I'm gonna skip this part, but I'm gonna put the link to it in the video description. Now next, let's go to the settings. Let's take a look at the general. There's my site title. I gave it a couple of things for you to point out. First, if you would like your customers to be able to log in, then activate this part here. Anyone can register. Let's do that. Later I'm going to show you another thing you need to do. New user default role is customer. Site language, choose it as you like. Time zone, I'm going to choose this one here. Now let's scroll down and let's set the date format and time format. Week starts on Monday, save changes, done. Since I allow anyone to register, I'm going to go to the WooCommerce settings, accounts and privacy, and I'm going to verify that enable guest checkout is activated. I'm going to enable logging in during checkout. I'm going to allow customers to create an account after checkout and during checkout and on my account page. Scroll down, save changes, and done. Now as you see, there is a coming soon tag here. That is, if I open up my site, currently it shows as it should, but if I open it up in private window, you'll see that the coming soon mode is activated. So if you would like to deactivate it, then click on this coming soon link here and select live, save changes. Now when I refresh this page, the site is live. Okay, this is done. Now let's go and install a theme. Therefore, let's go to the appearance, themes. Let's add a new theme. Let's search for Neve, because in this video I'm going to use the Neve theme. If you don't know what is the Neve theme, then it's a very popular theme. As you see, currently it has more than 300,000 active installations. And if you take a look at the ratings, you'll see almost 1100 5-star ratings. This one here is a free version, but there is also a pro version, this one here. In this video I'm going to use a pro version because it has a lots of WooCommerce related features built in. That is, I can add a product quick view, wish list, upsell products, advanced reviews. I can create custom thank you pages, multi-announcement bars. I can add variation swatches, display sales percentage, and add product comparisons on my site. When we take a look at the pricing, then you'll see that these are the current prices with 50% off, and these are the current official prices. But if you take a look at the description of this video, then there is a link. If you follow the link, then for the next 6 months, you'll get extra 10% off. Currently, the campaign offers you 50% off, but if you follow the link, you'll get extra 10% off, and these are the prices with extra discount. Okay, back to the dashboard. Let's install a Neve theme. I'm gonna activate it. It asks me to explore starter sites. I'm gonna skip this part for now because I'm gonna go and add a new plugin. This time it's a Neve Pro. It will activate all the Pro features. I'm gonna activate it. Next, I'm gonna go to the plugins and add a new plugin that is a companion plugin for this theme. It's called Sparks for WooCommerce. This one here. And Sparks for WooCommerce allows you to extend your store functionality with 8 ultra performant features like product comparisons, variation swatches, wish lists, and more. And pay attention that Sparks plugin is included as a part of the Neve business and agency plans. So I'm gonna install it. Let's activate it, and done. This is my base site. Let's customize it. Therefore, I'm gonna go to the Neve dashboard, open up starter sites. It says I need to install and activate it, so I'm gonna do that. And now I can choose between bunch of starter templates. Based on your preferred page builder, you can choose between Gutenberg and Elementor. I'm gonna choose Gutenberg. Let's take a look at the e-commerce templates, and let's use this jewelry shop as a starter template. This is a preview here, and I can change the color palette here, set the typography, and so on. I can also customize it later. I'm gonna skip this part, and I'm gonna show you later how to customize the theme itself. So let's continue. It says that Contact Form, WooCommerce, and Site Builder are the required plugins. I can also add additional plugins for image optimization and caching. I don't need a Stripe payment method, so I'm gonna leave it deactivated. Let's import the site. Usually it's gonna take 20 or 30 seconds or so. When the import is complete, you'll see this page. You can submit your information or skip and view site, and voila, just a couple of clicks and we have imported the site with a bunch of demo products. For example, let's go to the shop and you'll see it also imported some demo products. Later we're gonna delete those and add our own products, but for the demo purposes I'm gonna leave them as they are. Back to the dashboard. Let's go to the Neve dashboard and let's open up the settings. Couple of features you can activate here. For example, you can enable featured images for the categories and tags. You can enable mega menu. It's useful if you have lots of menus or product categories you would like to display in the menu. You can embed a type kit here. If you would like to add a meta box to control content restrictions on the posts or taxonomy edit pages, then you can do it here. Just for the sake of the demo purpose, let's do that. And the last one here is for logged out users. You can display default WordPress login page, 404 page, or set the custom login page. Now, what did it do for us is, let's go to the pages. Let's open up a page, for example, the contact page. And you'll see there is a content restriction option here. You can restrict this page for specific user roles. Choose the roles here. Restrict it for all user roles except chosen one, or restrict based on the password. Since I'm not gonna use this feature, I'm gonna deactivate it once more, and when I refresh the page, you'll see this feature is disabled. Okay, next let's take a look at the performance options. Let's activate the local fonts. It's useful for better performance and GDPR compliance. Let's remove emojis to improve our page load time. If you don't use any embed stuff, for example, YouTube videos or iframes, then you can remove this one here. And let's activate lazy rendering. Next, let's manage modules for the theme. Since we have a WooCommerce installed, we have a WooCommerce booster activated. Scroll to top. You can create custom layouts. That is conditional headers, footers, and content blocks. You can add custom sidebars and use typekit fonts. I'm not gonna use typekit fonts, therefore I'm gonna deactivate this module. Under the custom layouts, you can create your own layouts. For example, there is a single product footer hero which was imported during the starter template import, this one here. And if you go to the single product page and scroll down, you'll see it is displayed here. And if I open up any other pages, then it's not displayed. So just create your custom layout. open up custom layout settings, choose a location, hooks or any other here. Next, select hook location before footer hook. Set the priority. You can also activate expiration date and use conditional logic. As you see, for this, its post type is equal to products. When this is done, save and done. You'll see also a checkout hero. This one here is displayed on the checkout pages. This is displayed on the cart pages. This one is on shop pages. And this one is for blog pages. Easy peasy. Before I proceed with the video, don't forget to smash that like button down below here. It means a lot to me and it also helps my channel. So I would appreciate your help. Okay, next let's customize our site. So let's open up the customizer. And first thing, let's customize the header. As you see, header contains 3 sections: top bar, middle section, lower bar, and you can drag and drop the elements from here to there. There are a bunch of modules you can add to the header. All those are displayed on the left here. First, let's customize the color. I don't like the dark color of the header, so I'm gonna open up the settings. I'm gonna make this as a sticky. As you see, now it's a sticky header. Next, show only on scroll. That is, if I scroll down, then it will be displayed. I don't like it, so I'm gonna deactivate this one here. You can also activate it for mobile devices. Now it's also sticky for mobiles. Under the styles, let's change the row background color. I like this color more. I can also add an image as a background, but I like the white color more. Next, I'm gonna choose a primary menu. There are some layout options, but under the style, items color, I'm gonna choose black. Much better. Active item color, let's choose one of the primary accent colors, this one here. Next is logo. I'm gonna deactivate site title and instead I'm gonna display a logo. So I'm gonna delete the default logo and I'm gonna upload my own logo here. I'm not gonna crop it. There it is. Logo max width, I'm gonna make it a bit smaller. I'm gonna open up the row settings and set the row height to 70 pixels. There it is. Much better. Next, I'm gonna select secondary menu. And once again, I'm gonna change the colors. Base color is black. Active item color is primary accent. Next, I'm gonna open up search icon and change the color for this one also. Last one is cart icon. Let's change the style. That is color. There it is. Now let's go to the general and mini cart style, whether it's a drop down or off canvas. I like off canvas cart more than a drop down version. Therefore, I'm gonna activate it. Now let's publish it. Let's refresh our site and I'm gonna go to the shop page. I'm gonna add something to the cart and you'll see this one here is a off canvas cart. As I said, I like it more than drop down version, so I'm gonna leave it as it is. If you click on the cart icon, you'll see also the off canvas cart here. Now let's open up the mobile version and let's change the logo size to 40 pixels. Let's open up the menu icon and change the color here like this. If we open it up, you'll see there is a primary menu. So let's customize the primary menu. Style, item color is white and active and hover colors here. You can also customize the typography. Later I'm gonna show you the typography options also. Let's open up the main row settings and row height is 50 pixels. Much better. Okay, let's publish it. Header is completed. Let's open up the desktop view and let's take a look at some of the widgets you can add to the header. For example, advanced search form, this one here. By default, the search opens up like this, but you can add it here. You can add buttons and customize them. You can add contact information. For example, let's add something to the top bar. If you open up the settings, then you can change them here, or you can add separate items. You can add your custom HTML, custom layouts, palette switches. For example, let's drag it here. You can add a palette switch, that is, you can activate dark mode on your site. Search forms, logo, my account. For example, let's add it here. You can change the icon or add your own icon here. Under the style, choose whether the appearance is outline or filled. I'm gonna select filled. Text color is gonna be black. Change the icon size if needed. Under the general, I'm gonna enable WooCommerce account links. As you see, it displays links to dashboard, orders, downloads, and so on. I'm gonna delete the account text. And let's add a wish list also to the header. Although in the preview it seems a bit cramped, it works well on front end, so if I publish it and refresh the page, you'll see logo, menus, and there is other stuff. So let's customize the wish list. Under the style, the color is black. It says I should go to the WP admin settings Sparks and I should activate wish list. So let's do that. Settings, Sparks. You'll see there are a bunch of cool options I can activate because I installed a Sparks add-on. Let's activate product comparison, product tabs, custom thank you pages, wish list, and all other stuff is already activated. I'm not gonna activate advanced product reviews this time, but it allows you to enable better reviews section for your site. If there's anything to configure, you'll see the configure link here. For example, product comparison table. If I open it up, I can choose a comparison product page, this one here. Number of products to display, I'm gonna set to 4. Compare checkbox button top or bottom, I'm gonna set it to top. Next, table style, category restriction. If you would like to restrict it to specific categories, then you can add exclude or include rules here. Next, table layout, just drag and drop as you like. Table view type, show as column or show as row. You can enable related products for it. Sticky bar, customization, and the icon that is displayed on the shop page, that is this one here. If I add something to the comparison table, this is the icon. On the single product pages, it's here. Now back to the dashboard. You'll see there is also configure option for variation swatches and product wish list. Let's take a look at the product wish list first. Only one setting, button position, top or bottom. I've set it to bottom, that is here. On the single product pages, it is displayed here. Next, there is a variation swatches. Let's configure it. Let's show attributes in archive products. Let's go to the shop page. Since there are no variable products, then currently it's not displayed here, but I'm gonna test it later. Okay, nothing else to configure here, so back to the customizer. Let's refresh it. Let's open up our header, wishlist icon. You can customize the style here. Currently it displays here, and if I open it up, you'll see there is no products on my wish list. If I add something and go to the wish list, then now it's here. Let's customize this part here a bit. That is, I'm gonna open up cart icon, layout, and I'm gonna set the margin right and margin left to 10. Some spacing here. I'm gonna open up the wish list, layout, and margin left also 10. Although I'm gonna rearrange it a bit. And now when I open up my shop and refresh it, you'll see it looks much better. Awesome. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the shop page, and since we're dealing with the WooCommerce, I'm gonna go to the WooCommerce settings. But before I do that, I'm gonna open up the typography settings. Under the general, I can set the font family. So the default family is DM Sans. I'm gonna set it to Poppins. As you see, it changed. Font size 18, line height a bit smaller, and I can set the fallback font here. Next, headings. I like Playfair display font. Now, for the last time, I'm gonna open up the menus here, and under the typography, I'm gonna change the weight to 500 or 600. Font size is gonna be 15. Still, I'm gonna leave it as 500. I don't like bold menus, so I'm gonna do the same for the secondary menu, 500, and publish. Let's refresh it. Yes, looks a bit better. Let's go to the WooCommerce settings. WooCommerce first is default store notice. Next is product catalog. Set the display rules for shop, category, and category pages. Select the default product sorting. And now there are some page layout settings. How many products per row? Currently it displays 3, but I'm gonna set it to 4. Well, I don't like it, so back to 3. Products per page is 9. Pagination style, whether it's infinite scroll or number. Let's activate product filtering. Layout toggle, that is whether it's a grid view or a list view. And the product filtering is this sorting drop down here. Next, under the product card, we can select between card layouts. Let's test this one and this one. I like this more, so I'm gonna activate this one here. Category card layout, simple, boxed or hover. You can choose a category card. Card image height, force the same image height, yes, and you can change the image height here. I like the previous one more, so I'm gonna set this height. If you don't need it, then you can deactivate it, but I like when the images are using the same height. Image style, hover effect, for example, zoom. This one zooms it in and displays the add to cart button. You can display next image or whatever it is here. Under the cart content, you can select what you would like to display, for example, product category. Let's drag it below title, short description and reviews. Those are deactivated. I'm gonna deactivate also the category here. Alignment left, center, right. I'm gonna select left alignment. And under the sale tag, I'm gonna display it inside. Previously it was outside. And I'm gonna enable sale percentage. Now it's here. You can change the background color and text color for the sale tag. Those are the settings for the product catalog. Now product images, you can customize them here and set the ratio if needed. Some checkout options. This is our checkout page, whether it's standard, vertical or stepped. I like the stepped version more, so I'm gonna activate this one here. Boxed style, customization options, step labels, highlight required fields if needed, privacy policy page, and nothing else here. Next, let's go to the single product pages. So let's open up the shop and single product page. You can change the order of the elements. For example, you can display the price on top or on bottom. I'm gonna display it under the title. Gallery, whether the thumbnails are displayed below or on the left. I like below more. I'm gonna enable gallery thumbnail slider, this one here. Zoom effect, breadcrumbs. What are the breadcrumbs? Those are the links above here. I'm gonna display upsell products, recently viewed products, and I'm gonna leave product navigation enabled. What is the product navigation? I'm gonna open up the product itself and you'll see there are arrows. If I click on one of the arrows, this is a product navigation. I'm gonna be navigated to the next product. Since we activated recently viewed products, you'll see the arrow here. If you open it up, you'll see the recently viewed products. Now back to the customizer. You can activate related products on the single product page. These here. Number of related products 3 and number of columns 3. Sticky add to cart. Let's activate it. And you'll see this is a sticky add to cart just to display it on a live site. So I'm going to refresh it. If you scroll down, you'll see the add to cart button down below here. You also see product comparison option. If I delete it, then nothing is displayed, only sticky add to cart. If I add it to the comparison table, it's here. If I add another product, then I can compare them like this. Couple of other things. Enable tabs in sticky add to cart. Those are the tabs here. I don't like it, so I'm gonna deactivate it. Last one, you can activate exclusive product and select the category the products are displayed from. Now there is one small thing that bothers me, and that is that there is no page header for the products, but it's easy to fix. I'm gonna go to the custom layouts and I can create a new layout for the pages, or I'm gonna make it a bit faster. That is, I'm gonna open up the shop page. There is a shop title here. I'm gonna open up layout settings, and as you see, I need to add a rule group. Post type is equal to products. It will display the product title or page title. Let's save it. Let's refresh it, and there it is. Last thing to show you, and that is, let's go to the WooCommerce cart page. This is our cart page, whether it's normal or side by side. This is a side by side, and this is the normal version. You can display the cross-sell products and enable payment icons. If you would like to display the payment icons, then click here and you can choose the icons. Those are displayed down below here. Let's publish it, and done, and nothing else to configure for the WooCommerce. Now let's close it down. Couple of other things I wanted to show you, and first is related to the variations. Let's go to the attributes and let's add variation. First, color. The type is color. Add attribute. Let's configure items. For example, first is blue. Color is, let's select this blue. Add color. Next one is red. Let's select color red, and done. Back to the attributes and let's add another one. That is size. Type is label. Add attribute. Size is S. And another one is M. And this way you can add as many attributes as you like. You can even add image attributes. Now let's go to the products. You'll see all the products here. For the sake of the demo, I'm gonna leave them as they are, but if you need to delete any products, you can select all products or just click on the trash button here. Under the bulk action, select move to trash. If you would like to restore them, then go to the trash, select the products and select restore and apply. Back to the products, and let's create a variable product, for example, this one here. Give it the title, long description and short description. What is the difference is that short description is displayed here and long description is displayed down below here. Next, whether it's a simple or variable product, I would like to display the variable product, so I'm gonna choose variable product. Weight is 10 kilograms, length, width, height. Let's add attributes, color, select all. Next is size, select all, save attributes. Let's go to the variations and let's generate variations for all products. Let's add a variation price, 120. If needed, I can add a variation image. Let's do the same for other ones, 120, and change the image. This one is 140. And let's add an image. Also last one here, let's add this image and 140. Save changes. Back to top, let's select product image. For example, this image. We can also add other product images. Let's add them to the gallery and change the order if needed. Select the category as bracelets. You can also add brands, some product-based settings. For example, instead of image, you can display the video and some sidebar options. Let's update it, view the product, and you'll see these are the variation swatches here. And I promise you to show how to display the variation swatches on the shop page. So let's go to the shop page, let's scroll down. As you see, currently it doesn't display, but if I go to the customizer and back to the WooCommerce product catalog settings, and when I choose this add to cart button position, then the variation swatches are displayed here. Nevertheless, I like this version more. I'm gonna publish, refresh the shop page, and it's here. Select options and done. Now there is one thing missing, and that is quick view button. Nothing here. So I'm gonna go to the settings, Sparks, scroll down, there is a product quick view. I'm gonna configure it. Button position, top. I'm gonna activate it, refresh the page. And there it is, quick view. Awesome. Now before we wrap up, a couple of other features I would like to show you. That is, let's go to the dashboard. And now first let's go to the marketing and let's take a look at the coupons. I'm gonna create my first coupon. Let's call it ABC123. It's gonna give us 20% discount. Under the usage restriction, we're gonna select product as Diamond Ropey. I'm gonna publish it, and this is the regular WooCommerce stuff. Now I'm gonna go to the announcement bars and I'm gonna create a new announcement bar. I'm gonna give it the title, Diamond Rupee, and I'm gonna add a cart notice, this one here. Now I'm gonna add my message, get Diamond Rupee for 20% off. Call to action, get it now. I'm gonna take a look at the settings here. So first I'm gonna open up cart notice, and here are some options. Display this on cart, show on checkout page, show on product catalog pages, or show on single product pages. Display settings, whether to display it for all users or registered users. Start date, end date. Display conditions, displayed always, based on cart amount, whether product is in a cart. So let's select the product. For example, Valentine's jewelry set. I can exclude items, set a minimum or maximum quantity. Styling options, for example, just for the sake of the demo, let's change it. Animations, visibility conditions, and that's about it for now. Now let's select the button here and take a look at this advanced link settings. We're gonna automatically add product to the cart when the button is clicked, and we're gonna automatically apply a discount. Discount code is ABC123, as we did a minute ago. Next, let's add a minimum quantity. That is, when at least one Valentine's jewelry set is added to the cart, then this message is displayed, and let's activate that it will be displayed on a checkout page. Okay, let's publish it. Add this product to the cart, go to the checkout, and as you see, there's our announcement. Next thing I would like to show you is related to the thank you pages. You can create custom thank you pages for your site. Just go to the marketing, thank you pages, click on add thank you page, give it a title, for example, demo thank you page. Now add whatever you would like to add here. I'm gonna add a random banner just to demonstrate it. Next, select thank you page, and you can set some rules. For example, display this thank you page only if shipping method United States free shipping is used, or if a product from any category from these is added to the cart. You can customize as you like. And one more thing, if you go to the products, all products, you can set the thank you pages also for the specific products. Take a look at this thank you page option here, choose the thank you page you have created, and done. Last thing I would like to show you is product tabs. Let's open up a product here, and you'll see that we have default WooCommerce tabs, description, additional information, and reviews. Those are displayed here, but I can add my custom tabs. For example, shipping. Let's add this random pricing table. Next, if I open up a product tab, then I can choose the product categories for this tab. For example, let's choose bracelets. If no category is selected, then it will be displayed for all products. Let's publish it. Now you'll see that this product belongs to the category bracelets. Let's refresh it. You'll see there is a shipping tab with our pricing information. If I open up any other category, for example this one here, you'll see that no tabs is displayed. But as with the thank you pages, if I open up the product itself, there is a product tabs option here. I can override default tab layout. I can rearrange tabs, add a custom tab, for example this shipping here, update it, view the product, and it's here. Since there is no additional information added to the product, then this tab is not displayed. But if I add something, for example, weight 20 kilograms, update it, refresh it, you'll see it's here. And that's basically it. Now there's nothing else for me to do. Just customize my site, change the texts and images, add my own products, and done. So as you saw, creating a WooCommerce site from scratch with all these awesome features isn't as hard as one might think. Now, although this was a brief overview of what Neve team can do for you, I have made a separate video about all the Neve features and how to set it up. This video is on the screen right now, so be sure to take a look at it next. In the meantime, take care.